Hi. Dog. Oh, I love that. What's up? What's up? What's up? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Huh, 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 huh. Why? Why? Hello? How's it going, y'all? How's it going? How be? How good? Good, very good, Mary, good, good. Taking a break from RuneScape today? Good, probably for the best. Take a little break, ease yourself off. You know, I say that, but I've been playing Crimson Desert like nonstop. What horrible news! Oh god. I'm slow. Canceling One Piece? Wait, like the live action? Is that for real? Are they canceling the live action One Piece? Anime? There's no way that they're canceling the anime. What the fuck do you mean? Oh, yo, bitch, I forgot it's April Fool's. God damn it! I told myself I wouldn't be gullible. Fuck! Damn it! Yo, that was 10 out of 10. Listen, listen. Oh my god! Moko! No, big save though. Big save. Big save. Cause like Crimson Desert has me by the throat. Crimson Desert is all I can think about. Crimson Desert lived in my brain. For free. For free. I may have had to play the game. I may have had to buy the game, but it lives up there now. It's just Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert. Like, you know, you see all this space up here? You see all that space? It's all just Crimson Desert. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me get you a better visualization here. No, I want a fancier one than that. Hold on. Ain't no way. Do I not have a fancier one? That's booty. I will settle. You see that? Hold on. That's all that's there. That's all that exists there. Crimson Desert. What's up, Moss? Welcome in, welcome in. Did I also say hello to Pancake and Steve? Hello, hello, hello. Hope y'all are doing great today. What's up, Haymaker? How you doing today? What up? What up, what up, what up? Bye-bye. I'm not even gonna lie. I straight up almost forgot that I had streamed today. I straight up almost forgot. I came home, I brought a croissant back from work, and I was like, okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's have a day. Woo! And I almost completely forgot. Like, my brain is fully still trying to get used to this new schedule I've set up for myself. Fully trying to get used to it. Join the Twitch chat? Hell yeah. Jar me for that? Oh, your threats. Your threats. They don't faze me. Listen, I didn't forget about you, okay? I didn't forget about you. I forgot I had something to do. I think about you guys all the time. All the time. Bum. Crimson Desert is all you have on the band. All I have, all that lives up there is Crimson Desert. Everything is Crimson Desert. You know, listen, that's unhealthy. No, it's great. I think of like ways that I could try and make stream better for y'all, and I'm bad at doing it in a timely manner. But I think about those things. You know, I'm just thinking about y'all. I'm just thinking about y'all. Yo, it would be uh uh I would love to be able to be a part of like a corpo. It's not for everyone. I think I brought it up, maybe. It's not for everyone, but I would. I think corpo life would suit me very well. I enjoy all the WWE / hand fighting shorts I see from Crimson Desert. Yes. Yes, because the WWE is strong with that one. There's so many fun grapple moves that you can learn and that you can get. It's very fun. I enjoy the streams. Good. Good. Hi, welcome. I enjoy y'all's presence. I do the best as part of a corp. I do best as part of a corpo, but I've accepted that I'm not good enough. No. Don't ever sell yourself short, okay? It's all about like just kind of getting into your own groove and trying to do the best that you can, you know? Like somebody will see your potential, and that's really all it takes is somebody seeing your potential and being like, "Hey, if you're willing to work, we're willing to help you grow into your potential." You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's the same thing with like acting and that kind of a thing. Somebody out there one day will see your potential, and then you just got to keep trying. It's important to keep going for the places that you think you would be a good fit to, because like that's important. Trips and Spooder. I got a quest for us, a queen spider. That's what the quest says in Crimson Desert. I got a quest for a queen spider, and I don't know. I don't know what she looked like yet. I was on my way to go to her literally as I remembered that I need to hop on here. But oh, am I excited. I know that spiders exist in this game, of course. But, you know, you said I'll be Shelob. Oh, okay. That's a good spider. That's a very good spider. I really like Shelob's design. At the very least in the movie, it's a very good design for a big spider. I like the design for it. Some of them, my problem, okay? My problem with giant spiders and things is when they they try, and you can tell they kind of make it like a little less scary. Like the spider is actually just a literal regular ass giant house spider or something like that. And don't get me wrong, I love a giant spider in many forms, in many forms. But if you're making a movie about giant spiders already, unless you're Eight-Legged Freaks, they did it really well. But goodness, unless you're Eight-Legged Freaks, right? They did it well. If you're not though, like why not make the spider really menacing, you know? Like why not make the spider really kind of crazy looking, a little crazier than your standard spiders, you know? Can we replace the peasant spider with queen spider? Yes. Yes, we can. I shall be the queen spider. I take over. She was hot as fuck in the Shadow Games. What? The queen spider? The Shadow Games? Is that like hold on. What are you talking about like what are they called? No, Shadow why can't I remember their full name? Shadow. Oh God, I know a game series that has Shadow in the name, but it's like a cyberpunk game, and I didn't think that it had spiders. So, did Rings of Power do a flashback of Ungoland? Is that another spider? I have no clue. I didn't watch Rings of Power. Excuse me. What's my favorite huge spider look? Okay. So, in terms of huge spiders, specifically video game spiders, I am quite partial to ones that resemble like me. I like the arachne style, especially once they go more grotesque. Once you have entered the realm of this almost wouldn't be a spider, like this almost could be perceived as something else, then that's where I start to kind of phase out of it. For example, oh, what's her name? There is a Dark Souls boss that is a spider, and she's like very cool. I can't remember her name. She's very cool, but she is very on the edge for me about like, okay, you're a spider boss, but you almost really are like a loose translation of a spider boss because she's got some extra bits and like the way they did her takes away from the spider aspects and more so to Quelaag, yes, Quelaag, yeah. Like the way she's got a really cool design, but it's like it's on that edge for me. It's on that edge. I like when you can still tell that it is a freaky, deaky, spider, arachne, lady, person, man, whatever it is, you know? But I want to still get a bit of that grotesqueness. I want a bit of like the scary parts. That's why I've mentioned I want to go scarier in the future. I played it a little safe for my first rendition, but like nah, I want to go a little spookier, a little freakier in the future. Ungalant is the ancestor of Shelob and Tolkien. Okay, just loads and loads of lore about it and blah blah. Cool. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'll have to look that up and see that. Absolutely. Oh, I don't like the spiders that are just long leg, tiny body, but they're giant. I don't like that either. I don't like that either. That's not, I don't know. I feel like I could just take some like large scissors and cut their legs and then, you know. Oh no, it's less menacing to me. Fuck Dark Souls. Dark Souls. Dark Souls is a crazy one, is a crazy one. Unglant was a giant monster, dark and evil, proper scary and lore. You'd like it. Hell yeah. I intend to watch it. Probably should before I continue Silmarillion audiobook. Ooh. Ooh. Over Galadriel doing like a teen. Oh no. I definitely need to at some point me and Croissant need to watch Rings of Power, but I don't think we have access to it right now. Oh, we're not doing Skyrim today either. I decided to, since I didn't stream yesterday, I decided we're gonna play an English Haunting instead, and we'll actually get some English Haunting time in, you know. Oh, that reminds me, as per usual, I have forgotten my headphones, and that means that I need to grab them. Yeah, we'll get some nice point and click time. The Cimmerillion is gibberish. Bits are great. The whole is absolutely unknowledgeable by normal people. What even is it? Silmarillion. 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 What is it? Galadriel straight up just gaslights people in Rings of Power. She gets by last nerve. Oh no. Galadriel. Do you eat bug VTubers? Depends on the bug, but like, yeah, I'm open to eating a bug. Why? Why? Why do you ask? We're also gonna switch over here. Oh. Needle in a thread, gotta get you out of my head. Some bug VTubers out there that you like, RIP. 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 I'm gonna eat them now. I'm gonna eat them now. Hold on, I just want to make sure. Hold on. There we go. This one. Okay, that should do that. And then I need to. Ooh. Okay. They make games from the remaining trees. Wait a minute, hold on. Silmarillion is about the early years of Tolkien. It's about the early Undying Lands, two great trees. Wait, trees get eaten by a spider who then forms an alliance with a member of Team Sky Jesus, and it gets weirder from there. Okay. Oh, and they make gems from the remaining trees, which everyone fights over. So normal stuff, of course, of course, of course. So normal. Such normal things. Always. I've had enough of stupid stuff. I'm here to see Spooter play Game Fair. What? What's something? Load. I have to think it's this one. The horrible. What? One round admiration. What? Jar. Listen, my jar is a safe haven. Oh god. Okay. Jar is necessary. Necessary. No. No. I am at 1 round jacks. There's a tray with enough food to feed 3 people. It looks like a mix of mashed potatoes with beans, cabbage, and bacon. That's for the champ. He'll devour everything on that tray before stepping into the ring. Oh, okay. All right. Are you telling me he's going to wolf down all that food before a fight? Won't he feel heavy? I don't know much about boxing, but I think that would be counterproductive. Are you kidding? 1 round has a stomach of steel. Okay, all right, sure. So that is his food. And I remember I need to make it so this guy is gonna lose his match because leave the flowers there. Okay, so that's his good luck charm. And I would not like to be in Walter Black shoes. Can I actually talk to him? Do you want some advice? The champ doesn't take kindly to interruptions during his warm-up. Okay. Can I take the bouquet of violets? No. I swear you need to play Monkey Island. I do. No, I really do. Because I know of Monkey Island and I just, like, have not played it before. What ingredients are in your champion's food? It's a special recipe I prepared to give him strength before stepping into the ring. Okay, so it's got drugs in it. Basically, it's cabbage salad with bacon bits, chicken, eggs, pepper, onion, and celery. Was there something else? Did I click over that? What ingredients? Hold on. Let me just... Celery. Yeah, you should eat a similar meal. You look a bit thin. What the hell? Has one round ever lost a fight? You're joking, right? He hasn't lost a single one of the 65 fights he's had. All won in the first round. I'm going to watch how your champion trains. You're lucky today. Not every day you get the chance to see a force of nature training. Okay. You know, they made a Monkey Island 2, and that's when I was like, oh, Monkey Island, I've heard this name before and really looked into it more, and I was like, I would like this. I would really like this, and I should probably play this one day. Okay, that's locked. Leads to the roof. Okay. And this is access to... The crowd is getting impatient. Oh, is that access to out to the ring? Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. What do I have? Rotten eggs. Okay, I gotta put the rotten eggs in here. Because it's got eggs in it. Bon appetit, one round. Alright, alright. Champ, get ready. I think it's time. Is the fight starting? Yeah, although he needs to eat something first. Would you like to watch the fight with me? Oh god, it will be epic. It keeps doing this. I don't understand. What a bloody fight. Short as a fart in a windstorm. Oh my god. Oh no. And not a bugger in the crowd could bloody believe it. One round must have shat himself with that kilo of grub before getting in the ring. Did you see how he kept grabbing his gut from the get-go? Black obviously saw that and went straight for his bloody stomach with a solid hook. Solid move. Knocked him on his arse real quick. This might be the start of one round Black, isn't it? I reckon I'll have to think twice before betting on the champ again. I couldn't agree more. I wasted all my wages on this bet. I couldn't agree more. I wasted all... They both did. Fancy a swing at the dive later? I'll be there. Hell yeah. So then he left. He lost, and I need something specific from somebody. Goodness. Sadly, I never did Monkey Island. I did, however, play Loom. That's a damn old game now. Loom, what is that about? What is that about? Let's see. Can I actually go in here? No one's answering. Well, that's because the fight's over, right? So... Party's over, mate. Nothing to see here. Not a soul to be heard. Everyone is gone. Seagull. The fight is over. Seems like some bloke bet on Walter Black. Some bloke bet on Walter Black. Some are just born lucky. I guess so. So that was for Patty, right? Literally a loom. You have to use it to solve a puzzle about time and space. We're talking 1990. Really? Interesting. Okay. Oh, that's definitely odd. Oh wow, interesting. Do 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 do. Okay, so we have placed the bets and done that thing. And now I think if we go to shit, where are they? It's not 34 Benwell. It's not 34 Benwell. If we go to the docks. Fuck, that's where we are. Damn it. Wait, where did Patty's place go? Where did Patty's place go? No, hold on. Where did they go? You said there's apparently going to be a new Lord of the Rings movie about unwritten chapters from Fellowship of the Ring. Cool. That's interesting. Did you also know there's apparently a large-scale Lord of the Rings game that is in development? Apparently, Poisson saw earlier that it's apparently from the same developers who gave us Kingdom Come Deliverance.
That it is a cool.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. You're right. You're right. It is April Fool's Day, so I guess take that with a grain of salt. But even before the talk of it being from the creators of Kingdom Come Deliverance, there is actually apparently a real Lord of the Rings game that is in development. You said, is it his son helping with it? And Stephen Colbert? Really? Interesting. Silas Bennett's office. Eugene. Maybe St. Giles is where I need. And yeah. Okay, so we go in here. I can tell them, hey, you won the bet. I've told you as much. I won't be serving ye, nor I will be entertaining. Will I be entertaining you? Okay, whatever. Got the money? Not yet, I'm working on it. Remember, an envelope. Don't carry the money out in the open. Got it? An envelope, yes. I'm... Not yet, I'm working on it. I'm confusion. My bet slip. Oh, I need to turn in the bet slip. That's part of what I was confused about. Okay, I was like, wait, wasn't that me that bet on the dude? But then he didn't give me anything, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe I didn't. It's because I didn't turn in my bet slip. That's what I need. Just why Shadow of games are fantastic. Gollum sucks balls. Yeah. No, the Shadow of War games are really, really great. Poisson played many, many hours of those. Many, many hours. And then, I heard that Gollum is absolute ass, and I've seen some videos of it looking really silly. I am here to collect this. Let me see. Well. So you're the fool who bet on Walter Black, eh? Tell me, did you know something we didn't? I beg your pardon? Who would bet against one-round Jack if they didn't know he was going to lose? What are you implying? I ain't implying nothing. Just thinking out loud. Okay. We're the ones who rigged the fights, and believe me, this wasn't me. You won the bet fair and square. I'll fetch your money. Got it. Stephen Colbert is one of the biggest Lord of the Rings nuts in the world. He's got a whole collection of rare shit. Really? I had no clue. That's interesting. Yeah, I got 1,000 pounds now. It's going to be the stuff after Frodo's death where they go on a journey. I rebought the Lord of the Rings audiobooks when they released, and the Andy Serkis read ones. Wait a minute. Andy Serkis read the Lord of the Rings books? I actually might need to listen to those audiobooks. I love Andy Serkis. I love Andy Serkis. Oh, god damn. I mean, everyone always wants more story, but I'm not sure that's the way to do it. Yet, when it comes to continuing, stories that have been told or stories that have been reiterated, Like, okay, I don't know how to feel about this Harry Potter show that they're putting out. Why are they just retelling the main story? I feel like the core Harry Potter movies that came out, they were done well, people really enjoyed them. There's no real reason to, like, do it all over again from the beginning. They could have gone on to tell a story about, like, Harry and Hermione and Ron's children, and they could have gone on to do something else with that, and instead they're just like retelling the whole story, and I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like it'll be potentially like a better pace because it's a show. Maybe that's the thought process, but at the same time, yeah, and also Rowling is an awful person. She's ruined watching this stuff. Yeah, The Lord of the Rings online expansion from post War of the Rings are great. Okay, alright, cool, interesting. I didn't know that there was, like, online expansions. I feel like this is a sign that nerd culture is healing. Absolutely. And I feel like we can thank Henry Cavill for it. Oh, absolutely a big part of it. I do love the people that have been talking about how the new Harry Potter show makes Harry racist. Is he? I like I said, I haven't actually watched it. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't like that it's coming out, but I love Harry Potter, and oh no, I just don't know how to feel about it. I'd rather it stick to my, my discs that I already have. Okay, so we got that. We gotta go back to St. Giles. What up? The heck? The heck? What's up? Welcome in, welcome in. Doing good, doing good. Can't complain, How are you? All I know about Harry Potter show is that Snape is black. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Well, Snape is the only black character, so all of that being sus of Snape is just so easy to interpret as Harry is racist. No, like, that's fair. No, that's fair. That's fair. No, why they needed to go and make Snape black in the first place? I'm not, like, mad about it. If he plays the character well, then I don't think it really matters for him, but it feels like one of those things that's kind of like, oh, we wanted to add a little color, I never enjoyed that kind of thing. What's up, Jacob? Welcome in, welcome in. How's it going? Whew. So ominous in here. They're waiting for their big, giant envelope of money that I got. I got the money yet? Yeah, I have the money. I carry it here with me. I like the way you said that. Let's go see Patty. Oh my god, is this my first time actually seeing Patty? No. My second time seeing Patty, that's right. The dog, he looks so sad over in the corner. You can't even see him. Y'all can't even see him. That's how dark this room is. I can barely see him on the screen. No. Indeed. I missed one. Here is your money. 1,000 pounds. You can count it. I reckon ye understand you shouldn't be messing with me. So I'll take your word for it, Mr. Moore. Okay. That's, fair. Let me say, I'm pleasantly surprised. Did you see that? Take a lesson from it. Damn it! I ought to fire you lot and keep Mr. Moore for myself. Ooh, we're so good at the shady dealings here. He's got the makings of a collector. You kept your word. Now I'll be keeping mine. It'll please you to know, Mr. Woods, still alive and hardly scratched. That's good. Your lucky Brian takes his time. Oh, goddamn. I guess we are. It's been good for you, but I ain't sure if it's been good for me. Killian. Mr. Wood released. Right away, Patty. Oh, we just waiting. Doing good, you know, can't complain. 'Twas a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Moore. By the way, you can keep the envelope. Yes! Empty, of course. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll keep it. Can I help you with anything else? No. I don't want to come here ever again. I don't want to be involved with you any further. I hope you leave Mr. Wood alone from now. I just hope not to return to this place. Yes. I just, I don't want to be involved with you any further. Just to make that clear. You're doing well, Mr. Moore. You're doing well. It has been a pleasure. And now, go see Mr. Wood and give him my regards. Okay. Tell him all is forgotten. For the moment. For the moment. Oh, we lost a place. That means that we don't have to go back there ever again. Lovely. Okay, what? Let me catch up. Hold on. We'll go back to the shop. This one. Mr. Wood's shop. Mr. Wood's shop. He's not here. Oh, he is here. Oh, welcome. Your face looks familiar. Oh, yes. Do I know you? Mr. Wood. Hold on. Oh, God. Oh, wow. It's just... What did I do? I'm sorry. You have to see these photographs. Okay. But look at those from the child. At first, I thought they were dustbins. Sometimes it happens. Turn to the next page, please. Okay. So prepared. Hold on. I just want to catch a little. Took a little picture of that one. It's just a little baby. Okay, next one. Do you see those are not dust specks? They're orbs. What the fuck? Excuse me. What is this phenomenon? What is this phenomenon called? That's what this phenomenon is called. Why is it? Once it's been ruled out that they're particles in suspension or dirt on the. Why did it do that on the lenses? Okay. The previous photo. After the previous photo, I made sure to thoroughly clean the lens and keep the studio even cleaner. Okay. Tell me, what are these things? There are several hypotheses, but the most common is that there are sources of energy. What? What kind of energy? Energy of supernatural nature. Oh, turn to the next page. Okay. Hold on. I just want to... Jesus. I literally just needed to get out of there for a second. Oh, now I'm all spoopy. There, no, I'm not all spoopy. Wait, what the hell? What the hell? Jesus criminy. Oh, goodness. All right. Solid second. What's up? How's things? All I know about Harry Potter, blah, 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 blah. We read that one. I'm trying to catch up on chat real quick. My opinion is the character of Snape was fucked no matter what. That's definitely fair. That's absolutely fair because, like, yeah, Alan Rickman was the perfect the most perfect Snape that you could ever imagine. And I don't know how they would try and I don't know how they would try and even remotely capture that. I'm good, but just decided to drop in, vibe for a sec while I wait for people to queue up for Night Rain. Hey, do you think? Do you think? Hey, enjoy your game sesh. I'm doing very good, Jacob. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing well. Problem is, Snape is half muggle, so making him black and calling him a mudblood, boy, that could go horribly wrong with some demographics. Yo, that is also very fair. That's very fair. That's very. I didn't even think of it like that. I didn't even think of it like that. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Utter crazy work. Nobody could ever match Alan Rickman. Yup. That's what yep. That's what I said. Ever heard the story about Jason Mewes and Alan Hickman? No. What the hell? No, I have not. No, I have not. Metaphysics energy, undoubtedly. Oh, wow. This one's very distinct. Did you see these shapes during the photo shoot? No, there was nothing there. Nor did I see them through the lens. Are you aware that you've captured a ghost on film, Mr. Wood? I don't know how we got here. You don't say! Turn to the last page. Okay. Ooh, it's a ghost, isn't it? Definitely. It's a corporeal manifestation. There's no doubt about it. This is wonderful. Wait a minute, he takes pictures of dead people. Wonderful to say, this is eerie, sir. Are you saying there are ghosts in my studio? You literally take pictures of dead people. In your studio, in your neighbors' homes, and even in the private quarters of Pope Pius X in the Vatican. Pope Pius? The immaterial world, that world we don't see, may be as populated as our own plane of existence. It's one of the hypotheses I work with. And I'm sorry to say, but if there's a place that attracts those poor souls, it's your studio. You take pictures of dead people. Remember, you photograph death. Damn it. Don't worry. These manifestations only occur with those photographic plates you told me about, right? I'm so scared to, click to the next thing. Yes, only with those. What else can you tell me about those plates? Origin? To whom did they belong? Only what I've told you. A contact imported them from Romania, but I don't know anything else. He might have more information. Do you want me to call him? It won't be necessary for now. What is important is that for some specific reason, these plates are sensitive to the immaterial world. That's why Professor Ward was interested in them as a key piece of the box of revelations. I beg your pardon? Well, I was just talking to myself. I was quite frightened when I went to see your colleague looking for an explanation. I also told him I intended to burn the only one I had left because I was terrified to have it in the studio. He said not to touch anything until he showed up here. I suppose you want it, right? If you'd be so kind as to offer it to me, I will gladly accept it. Of course I'll give it to you. I never want to see it again. In fact, keep that album as well. I do not want to hear any more about it. I am very grateful. Wait here, I'll bring you that plate right now. Hell yeah, so this is one of the pieces that we need for the little machine that we're gonna make. Here you go. Cool! Thank you very much for your help, Mr. Wood. Nothing compared to what you've done for me. I have work to do, so I bid you a good afternoon. Dum, dum. Hey, sir! Yes? Are you sure I don't have to fear anything from this ghost matter? You shouldn't fear the dead, Mr. Wood. Fear the living. Specifically, guys like Patty. Stay away from them, all right? Bum, bum. Okay, so now we have a plate, and that's gonna be great to take back to Nelson's workshop. But now, which place is it? Not Florence's place. Is it Williams or is it Silas? I think that it's William. Yes, and because this nosy bitch, my man's straight up said to me in front of her that I could have access to his little library that's there, right? Okay, that's little one that she immediately goes to clean. But for some reason, I can't just ask her to kindly move so I can look at the books on the shelf. I don't know why she has to be such a bitch about it, but like just let me look at the book. I don't care that it has some dust on it. I just want to look at the book. Instead, you want me to sit here and trick your ass. Okay, I'm gonna put this in here. I'll put Florence Cook's business card in the envelope. We need to get the guy in the office to go to Florence's place, okay? So, yeah, just let me look. Just let me look. Okay, so I need this, and then the tray, and there's an envelope. I can be quick and swap them out, yeah. Swap the envelopes. The time is now. Done. Okay, so now, okay, he's swapped them. I think I heard a horse carriage. The coachman must be waiting at the door. Mr. Moore! I see you're still here. Well, I've come back 8 times, but that's fine. How do you find my little library? Very interesting. I have not looked at it. I could spend all day perusing each and every volume. I have not looked at it. But I must be off. Thank you for your hospitality. But wait a minute. It has been a pleasure meeting you, Mr. Moore. We may see each other again one of these days. Yes, we will. Did y'all hear my tummy rumble? My tum is a rumbling. Sooner than you think. Good afternoon, Mr. Crooks. Am I gonna leave too, or is he gonna walk past me? Good afternoon, Mr. Moore. No, fuck. No. But can I, wait a minute. Now, where did I leave that envelope with the address of the British Confederation of Scientific Society's headquarters? Over here. Over there, sir. It's over there. Ah! Yes. On the tray. No! I feel like I'm missing things. He said I could look at the books, and I didn't get to look at the books because she wouldn't fucking move! Okay, whatever. No. But I can go to Florence Cook's, right? And he's gonna show up there. Good afternoon. This is not the headquarters of the British Confederation of Scientific Societies. Just walked into a house and doesn't actually know that he's not at the right place. Are you Mr. William Crooks? Indeed. Do we know each other? Mr. Moore? What are you doing here? Florence? It's a pleasure to see you again, William. You are the one behind this setup. You must have switched the envelope intended for my coachman. Am I correct, Mr. Moore? Leave Mr. Moore alone, William. I don't know what methods he used to bring you here, but he was just fulfilling my wish. I won't deny that I'm pleased to see you again. But Katie King, the manifestations, all that is now behind me. It belongs to the past. Today, I don't want to get involved in such matters. I am a respected scientist. I wouldn't have required your presence if it weren't... Yes, Mr. Moore has informed me of everything. I'm sorry about your illness. But that is not... Oh my God. I am very angry about this situation, but... Let me look at you more closely. You are still as beautiful as ever. I am not the young woman you once knew, Will. I'm old. Nor am I that handsome gentleman. Gray hair looks good on you. My eyes find you even more attractive than back then. Yo, can you hear my tummy rumbling? Because it's kind of crazy right now. I must thank you for this unexpected gathering. It has made me feel 30 years younger. As long as I get to spend more time with Miss Cook. I will do as she asks. Hell yeah. Come with me, William. I'll explain everything to you. There they go. I guess we're gonna have a seance. This is frustrating. I thought Mr. Crooks would talk some sense into her. Got it. I hope my aunt doesn't have any problem. If anything happens to her, I will hold you responsible. I hope everything goes well. Got it. I guess we're gonna have just one more person to go to after this. All right, here's what we're going to do. Sergeant Hughes used to possess me when the ectoplasm had just formed. I'll try to contain the emanation and prevent it from taking its final form long enough for you to take a sample. Do you have a container on you, Mr. Moore? Oh, do! Yes, here it is! As soon as you've taken the sample, I'll cut the connection. Are you all clear, Mr. Moore? Yes. Be quick. I don't want to have to give that bastard a chance to fulfill his threat. There is a lot of light in here. Do you need us to turn off the lights and close the curtains? Darkness, candles, and all that paraphernalia are just for ambiance and to influence the gullible. I could summon that bastard in the middle of Trafalgar Square. Trafalgar Law. Okay. Aunt Florence, you still have time. Please, this has gone too far. I am aware of the danger and the decision is made. Whatever happens, I want you to know that I love you. As for you, William, I regret all the harm I caused you. It never mattered to me, Florence. Oh, my tum-tum. I managed to restore my reputation through my scientific discoveries. I'm not talking about that. I pushed you away when we could have had a nice life together. We still have time. Everything will be fine. I hope she doesn't die. I really want them to be together. I will focus. I will let you know when I'm ready. Take your time. And now what? We just like chilling? I'm gonna check out your cage. A raven? Florence has always been accompanied by one. I love that. It is said that ravens anticipate the strange. When I investigated Florence, I asked her about it. She told me the raven was her particular alarm. Now, I understand. She was always on alert in case Sergeant Hughes reappeared. So, if we hear the raven caw, it means the entity is about to manifest. Can I, touch other things? Talk to me, William. Mr. Crooks. Yes? Do you think this will work? Do you have doubts? If there's a medium with a bad reputation, it is Florence Cook. But she seems very convinced of it. Florence never told me about Sergeant Hughes, but she was afraid when I asked about her first mediumistic experience. Eh? We'll find out in a moment. Cool. My honest focus, Mr. Moore. Please do not disturb her. It's just gonna happen. We just gotta wait. What's this? The screen? There is no one hiding behind the screen if that's what you suspect, Mr. Moore. I'm just checking it. It's for my own peace of mind. Sorry. Professional habit. I'm just looking. Be quick about taking the sample, will you? I'll do that. Mr. Moore, I am ready. Okay, do I have to actually have the jar, ready? Remember, as soon as the ectoplasm materializes, I'll take a sample and you cut the connection. Exactly. Ectoplasm is just a reflection of the entity, a business card. It's not the entity itself. It is only an announcement that his soul is about to enter our reality. If you are quick enough in taking the sample, I will have enough time to close all the doors to Sergeant Hughes. Shall we begin? At your convenience. I need to know! Do I need to do this for reals? Gideon Hughes. Can you hear my voice? Gideon Hughes. I'm talking to you. What's the matter, Gideon? Have you become shy over the years? You disappoint me, Gideon. You used to manifest yourself without being asked. What is the problem now? I intimidate you, don't I? I know what's happening here. You had no problem scaring a poor girl. Now that I'm an adult, you are not so brave, are you? She's provoking him to manifest. You wanted to kill me. Remember? I was the last thing you said to a scared little girl. Go on, you coward! Keep your promise! Or are you a liar after all? You used to call yourself Sergeant Hughes. I don't think you were ever an officer. You were probably just an ordinary private. Oh, you hear. The raven. They squawking. Whoa, get it. No, get it. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Good Lord. Florence was always right. Stop being amazed. We need to act now. Oh. Get it. Get the jar. Okay, now I've got it. Cut it off. Now, on Florence. Cut the connection. Yes, Aunt Florence. It's all over now. Right? Miss Cook? Aunt Florence. Are you well, Aunt Florence? The raven is getting agitated. I have a bad feeling. Florence? Aunt Florence? Oh, no! Hello, Florence. Oh, no. Miss me? I always keep my promises. I did it so quick, though! No! Good Lord! She is dead. No. Oh my God, no! Are you happy now, Mr. Moore? I am sorry. Shut up! Listen to me, please. No! You are the one who has to listen to me. Because ever since you walked into this damn house, you have not listened to me. I begged you to forgive up your endeavor. And look at what you've done. You've got your damn sample. So get out of this house before I do something crazy. This should not have ended like this. But your aunt. I said leave. She's just sitting there with her neck cracked. She went, Aunt Florence. Crying sound effects. You know, gotta keep it real. 34 Benwell, or do we need to... I don't know if Silas has come back. Oh, wait, whoa, this is open now. This is open. Excuse me? You must pay if you want to see the film, but I don't have any money. You can enter and exit the premises as you like, but I don't have any money. What if I had a creepy place pop up? Hold on. This guy's who I need. Oscar Koenig? There's no one inside. What the fuck? Where am I supposed to go then? Come in, and this is just this guy. Yeah, this is just him, Thomas. I don't know where. Excuse me for interrupting. Yes? What is your opinion of Silas? Does the guild accept these theories? What can you tell me about Oscar? Could Professor Bennett be right? I've already asked him all of these. I don't need to ask him anymore. But I do need Oscar Koenig. Archaeologist, I'm in a hurry. For the love of God, gentlemen, stop talking about Egyptian curses to the press. This does not help the good name of this society. H. Carter. Thomas Lester, restorer. The text attempts to justify the looting of the exhibited pieces from the colonialism of the British Empire. Okay. Silas Bennett. Yeah, we gotta talk to Mr. Silas. But I don't know how to do that. Who is you? Can I talk to you? You're not Silas. You're not Silas at all. In here? What if this guy is Silas the whole time? Allow me to inform you that we are open until midnight. Okay, he hasn't told me that before. No, I passed the test of the literature stuff, and he didn't give me anything for it, the bastard. I've got ectoplasm with me. It's ectoplasm. Can I? Nope, this is just like I can look back. This baby kills me, man. This baby kills me. They left this one out a little too long before they took pictures of it. This baby kills me. Goodness. Goodness. Okay, so I can't actually do that. The photographic plate, I can't freaking use that in anything. So what else is there? What else would there be? This guy I can't talk to. I guess we're gonna go back to the lab. We do have 2 things that we need for, and 34 Benoit Street. Why the fuck can I still go here? I guess we still need to go where this is like where we're gonna do all the big stuff, right? We're still trying to go there and catch the ghosties. Alright, so let's go back here. And then, I guess Beatrice, I can give her this stuff. I managed to speak with Florence Cook. Yes? And I've obtained this. By all the branches of modern science! Is that what I think it is? A sample of ectoplasm, indeed. I can't believe it. Florence Cook was not a fraud. Oh, Patrick, do you realize what this means? We could offer the world solid proof that the beyond exists. I think you are being overly optimistic, Beatrice. Look at the sample. It is nothing but a luminous, amorphous gas. Skeptics will settle for any simple explanation. You're right. They need to see a ghost with their own eyes. And that's what we'll give them. But for now, I'm bursting with happiness. Give it to me. I'll start assembling the sample in the box of revelations. We still need to find Eugene Wood's photographic plate and whatever Professor Bennett has in his possession. I'm on it. So we gave her that. Let me get the plate to her. I have Eugene Wood's photographic plate. Wonderful! Why was it so special to Nelson? It photographs ghosts. That's simple. Have you been able to prove it? Yes, I have an album with photographs by Eugene Wood, taken with several plates from the same series. The one I got was the last one. If we discard the frauds and take the ghost photographs as authentic, they all have something in common. What do they have in common? They're products of chance, indeed. Specters have always been captured to the photographer's surprise. A family photo with a floating face, for example. The figure of a lady in a window when photographing a building. Do you remember Campbell's photograph? Yes, the figure seated beside his wife in one of the empty seats on a train heading to Edinburgh. Exactly. And whenever there's been an intentional effort to photograph a ghost, it's been a failure. What peculiarities might this plate have? Perhaps a chemical process that enhances the recording of the beyond? Before assembling the piece, I'd like to subject it to several tests. If we can figure out how the unique qualities of the plate, we could enhance its effects in the box of revelations. You have read my mind, Patrick. Here you go. Well, we have the photographic plate and the ectoplasm sample. What about Professor Bennett's piece? I've been to the London Archaeological Society, but Professor Bennett is not there. His assistant could provide the key to the matter, but he is absent. Well, we should... Oh? Are they going to come to us? Who knows we are here? No one. You may come in. It is open. Good afternoon. My name is Arthur Conan Doyle. What the fuck? You must be Professor Moore. Oh God, I'm afraid so. I'm a great admirer of yours. An admirer of me, or of Sherlock Holmes? Should we suspend the search? I found the Utah episode more interesting than the detective investigation. Goodness. I prefer your macabre tales like The Parasite or Lot Number 249. You should foster that genre more. That was my wish, but that damned detective, a violin-playing drug addict, held me hostage for many years. Damn. I've had such an overdose of Sherlock Holmes that I feel the same way about him as I do about the foie gras pate I overate some time ago. Goddamn. Just hearing his name is enough to make me feel queasy. God, it's so sad to hear somebody who created something say that about their creation. I hate to interrupt this book club, gentlemen. But what the hell are you doing here, Mr. Doyle? The reason for my visit is that I saw a light from the street, and I hope to find Professor Nelson Ward here. Cool. Do you know him? I've always followed his investigations with interest, Professor Moore. We had a meeting with your colleague. The Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn and I ended up funding the Box of Revelations. In fact, yesterday we donated a large amount specifically to Professor Bennett's excavation in Peru. But our friend Nelson Ward insisted this time it should be deposited in the university's name. I don't know why. Wait a moment, do you mean that money belongs to the professor and not to the university? Exactly. The professor hasn't stolen anything, Beatrice. So it seems. If this whole affair smelled fishy to me before, it smells even worse now. I see that you're aware of the unfortunate incident with the professor, and that you're unaware of his whereabouts. We know nothing. We came here in search of a clue that might shed light on where we could find him. But we've had no luck. I believe you. Hmm. I see that despite the professor's absence, the manufacturing of the Box of Revelations continues. So he knows about that too. Are you working on it? Yes. We've managed to obtain the ectoplasm sample in Eugene Wood's photographic plate. Are you serious? That's fantastic news. I suggest you lower your expectations, Mr. Doyle. I could assemble all the pieces and even modify part of the machine. But I fear it cannot be completed without Nelson's help. There are certain connections not stipulated in the blueprints, and frankly, I'm out of ideas. In fact, we have yet to find Professor Bennett and have him enlighten us on the missing piece. So, two obstacles stand in the way of showing the public the existence of the beyond. I believe you can resolve the issue with Professor Bennett. In fact, you've managed to obtain the remaining pieces, which was Professor Ward's main concern. Do your thing, Muko. So I trust your abilities. As for finding Professor Ward, what about you? Don't you solve mysteries in your novels? Oh, God. My dear, I begin writing my Sherlock Holmes stories knowing at all times what has happened. He's one of those writers. I am a writer, not a detective. But if I'm honest, I believe it's time to put my deductive skills into practice and compete with my most successful creation in intelligence. I have contacts all over the city and some suspicion of what might have happened to our friend. They're just conjecture, but if I take the right approach... Yes, that's what I'll do. You, Professor Moore, try to locate Professor Bennett. Okay. The great dame of Phantasmagoria, whom I admire deeply and who seems to have revealed herself as a great scientist, will continue working on the machine. As for me, I will scour London in search of the missing professor. Is that all right with you? Thank you for your help, Mr. Doyle. You can call me Arthur. We're a team now. We're not quite there yet. Let's settle for something in between. How about Sir Arthur? Well, if you wish. I'll get going. I hope to bring good news. Tell me something, Sir Arthur. What interest does the Golden Dawn have in the Box of Revelations? We are very curious about the beyond. Perhaps more than the average person. Although our desire was not to share that information if the machine bore fruit. Knowledge is power, isn't it? You are correct, Miss Shaw. But Professor Ward insists on it. He wants to share the results with the world. There's a dispute about this in the Order. But as far as I'm concerned, I am with Professor Ward. You chose well. I'll return to the London Archaeological Society to see if that Oscar Koenig has returned. Good luck to both of you. See you shortly. What are you standing there for? Go look for Nelson! You are quite a character. I like it. Oh, you like her. I feel it though. So we literally only have these two places left to go. Silas better be at this office. Silas or Arth, whatever the other dude's name is, Koenig, whatever, which one. He better be at this damn office now. He better be there. Hold on, let me take a quick breaky poo to order some food and go to the potty, okay? I'll be right back. Ooh, do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Huh. We back. I didn't fall in. Everything is fine. Cool. Oh my god. Was the music not even playing for you guys? That's so stupid. I heard it and I was like, I was doing it! And it wasn't. Good god. You had your time wasted? Oh no, Muko, what were you doing? We have to go back to Silas Bennett's office. Mr. Bennett. Oscar Koenig? Please come in, the door's open. Oh, thank God. Mr. Koenig. Yes? My name is Patrick Moore. And Professor Moore? You are Professor Ward's colleague. I've been eager to meet you. May I ask you some questions? Of course. I was told to update my housing cost, but my housing cost changed on the 6th. I was given a deadline of 4th and can't tell them it changes in the future, so I have to do it again in 5 days. What the hell? What do you mean you can't tell them that it changes in the future? That seems silly. That seems silly and odd. Where can I find Professor Bennett? I'm afraid he is out of London. Did Professor Ward come to see you? Yes, we had a conversation with him a couple of days ago. The discussion was so fruitful that he became our benefactor. Oh. Out of London. Do you know when he will return? He should have been back by now. I am so concerned about his absence that I was about to set out to look for him. What do you mean by benefactor? He will finance our excavation in Peru. Oh. According to my colleague's notes, Professor Bennett is involved with a... Excuse for my not being very precise in description, but it seems to be a precious stone? A jewel? As colleagues, didn't he inform you about it? What's up, Elle? Welcome in, welcome in. There are too many things he didn't inform me about, so I hope you can enlighten me. Hope you're doing well today, Elle. A week ago, after thorough research, we published an article where we announced that we had located the whereabouts of the Scarlet Stone. What the hell? We didn't want an area swarming with treasure hunters benefiting from our discovery. Professor Ward read that article and came to propose an arrangement with us. What is the Scarlet Stone? I'm assuming that the Scarlet Stone is something like the Philosopher's Stone. It's an artifact. Oh, really? Its construction dates back to the time of the dawn of time. We believe it was made by the Herbans. What arrangement? I will be honest with you. We struggle to find funding for our excavations. Those closed-minded idiots think we're chasing fantasies. They wouldn't fund us, even for a train ticket to Birmingham. On the other hand, Professor Ward mentioned having a significant sum from a donation and offered to finance our excavation in Peru, in exchange for using the Scarlet Stone in one of his experiments. Are we about to go to Peru? No. We need that money, Professor. My mentor's reputation has declined in recent years. We are outcasts within the Archaeology Guild. The deal seemed fair and beneficial to both parties. What does the artifact do? What the hell? I just clicked the thing. The Scarlet Stone generates continual high-voltage energy on its own, without any external assistance. Huh. A potent and inexhaustible source of energy. Interesting. So it's not quite the Sorcerer's Stone. It is also the source of legends. What kind of legends? Nothing relevant. Fantasies and superstitions. It is said that its creators were frightened by what it could do. They decided to hide it so that no human would misuse it. As I said, I intended to set out to search for Professor Bennett. I fear something may have happened to him. He might have found the artifact and had an unfortunate accident. Or perhaps he hasn't found it yet. Although, if that were the case, he would have informed me via telegram. The train leaves tonight, bound for Eriswell, Scotland. That's where the Scarlet Stone is located. Would you like to accompany me? Scotland? I would like to, as this concerns both of us. But I am having trouble obtaining the appropriate attire for such an endeavor. Don't worry about that. I see you are the same size as me. I can lend you clothes from my suitcase. What do you say? How can you just tell? Will you join me? What if he's got a bit of a booty back there? It would be a pleasure, although I need to inform my colleague Beatrice that I will be absent for a few days first. The train departs from King's Cross at 10. I'll be waiting for you. Cool, so we need to go. Germans and Britons share the same sense of punctuality. So, let's honor that. Okay, I'll be there. Sounds good. All aboard! We will soon arrive in Scotland. Don't get too excited, Professor Moore. There are still several transfers to go through, and we'll have to rent a horse carriage. There is nothing in Eriswell. It's a desolate place. The only remnant of civilization there is an old lighthouse, which I don't know is even still in operation. Let's hope Professor Bennett is safe and sound. Yes, let's hope. And that by finding the professor, we will find the Scarlet Stone. I sense you don't have much faith in this venture, am I right? Why would you say that? I can see it in your eyes. You have the same look as the skeptics I face every day in my work. I beg your pardon, but I'm trying to come to terms with the fact that we've embarked on a search for an artifact of advanced technology manufactured when man still lived in caves. The Urbans populated the world before that time. You don't believe they existed, do you? I have my doubts. There's no historical evidence of it. And this is coming from someone who firmly believes in the existence of ghosts. Let me explain to you what my job entails. Imagine that the world as we know it suffers a cataclysm of such magnitude that our civilization is wiped from the map. Cities are buried and only a small handful of people survive. All knowledge acquired before then would be lost, as subsequent generations would be more concerned with seeking shelter from the elements or essentially starting over. Follow me so far? Yes, right. Let's fast forward 10,000s of years. Humanity has managed to recover from that cataclysm, and the world has been repopulated, giving rise to new civilizations. Some wonder about their ancestors. Who were they? How did they live? So they begin to establish archaeological sites, and based on what they find in these excavations, they conclude that humans emerged after that cataclysm we discussed earlier. There is nothing further back because they haven't found any archaeological remains suggesting otherwise. A logical thought, but not entirely accurate. However, not all knowledge was lost in that cataclysm. Thanks to oral tradition, fragments of that era survived and were reflected in scrolls or books. Several of them talk about, let's say, an artifact called the Voice of the Dead. Several archaeologists decide to search for it. It's impossible for that to exist, say the most conservative ones. It's a fantasy. The only things we've found are sticks and stones, say the most skeptical ones. Have you dug deeper or explored certain uncharted latitudes, asks a rebellious archaeologist. The response from the closed-minded group would be indifference or rejection. So the archaeologist, Jesus, I'm having trouble with that word, starts digging on his own. And what does he find? A gramophone. A damn gramophone with a poor Johnny record. An object out of its time. An artifact that is impossible for humans whose greatest technological achievement was a spear to hunt animals and feed themselves. Yet, for the civilization that perished in that cataclysm, it was just an entertainment device that could be manufactured anywhere in the world. Well, that's what the Scarlet Stone is. It's not a magical stone or a fantasy. Perhaps for the Urbans, it was the equivalent of a car engine to us. I understand what you're saying. By the way, you mentioned that its creators were frightened by what it could do. Yes, that is documented in Maioris Nostri by Celso de Rodas and in Tempus Quod Nuquam Vult. Cool. Would you like my opinion? Sure, go ahead. Let's say one of our armies created a projectile capable of wiping out an entire regime. Okay. They decide to use it in a war, but this projectile is so powerful that it destroys the entire city. If my faith in humanity coincides with that of the military, they would be frightened by what that artifact was capable of, and they would agree never to use it again. That could be what the Scarlet Stone represents. Did they say Maioris Nostri? Yes. A source of energy that the Urbans couldn't control. This has been a very interesting conversation, Mr. Koenig. Call me Oscar. But today has been a very hectic day and my body can't take any more. Do you mind if I take a nap? Oh, don't worry about me. Rest if this rattling English sheep train allows it. Thank you very much. Good night, Oscar. Good Nacht, Professor Moore. Oh, pretty! Very pretty! Damn it! Stop tormenting yourself, Oscar. Stop! All my gear was in those trunks. Those incompetent station workers were just supposed to take our luggage to the hotel in Edinburgh. Edinburgh? Maps, tools, clothes, flashlights, all lost. I know, but there is nothing we can do now. Maybe we can find something around here that will help us. Look around you. This is a desolate wasteland. There is nothing for miles, just rock. Edinburgh, okay. Not to worry, we will get through this. Let's search for Professor Bennett before it gets dark. We'll have plenty of time to lament later. You're right. I apologize for letting you witness my frustration. Let's get moving. So there's a twinkle up here, and I want to know why. Oscar, come here. Have you noticed those glints? They are not signals, if that's what you're thinking. Look, the glints are very irregular. Maybe it's a small stream catching the last rays of the sun? You sure about that? That's my belief. No, there's totally something out there. I disagree with your theory, sir. Your theory is inaccurate. No. No. Hold on. Yeah, we don't have anything. Nothing. Not even a little bit of a something. Okay, so we're gonna have to walk. Is there anything else besides the mountains? No. Like, can I look at the mountains over here? I think we should investigate those glints. Trust me, it's not Professor Bennett signaling, if that's what you're implying. Besides, that area is far beyond my colleague's reach. We could go check it out. Do you want to waste several hours going there just to find out that it's nothing but a stream, as I've already told you? Trust me. I have field experience, and I assure you those glints are natural. Bitch, I don't agree with you. I don't agree with you. We should investigate the glints. We should investigate. We should investigate. You're a knob, okay? We should investigate. Let's not waste our time here. Shut up. We should investigate. I want to investigate the glints. Professor, wait! You gonna tell me about the glints? I want you to have this. What is it? Oh, it's a map! One copy of the topographic map of the area was lost with the trunks. I borrowed this piece of map from the inn where we stayed. I'll mark the places where Professor Bennett might be. Alright, let's use this area as our starting point. Nearby is a cromlech. Where is it? Ah, yes, around here. Very nice, okay. It is an ancient druid stone circle, where according to our research, the scarlet stone was venerated. Okay. It is said that the artifact we seek lies buried at its center. If the professor dug there, he has probably achieved his goal. And if we see no signs of excavation, it would mean he never made it to Eriswell. Exactly. Ah, there was a lighthouse. On our way here, we saw that it's still operational. That means there's a lookout. He might have seen Professor Bennett wandering around the area. We should talk to him. Okay, so we got a couple places to go. Ready to go? Let's go. So, this is where we are, the path. We're gonna go to the cromlech first. Ooh, look at the cromlech. Okay, hold on. Once they stop talking, this is a very pretty scene. I'm gonna take a picture of it. Horses! What's the matter? This is not the cromlech where the scarlet stone is supposed to be buried. You sure about that? You knew where another one was. Udermo's writings were precise. Each stone should bear a spiral rune, the protective symbol of the Order of Eternal Wind. What's the Order of Eternal Wind? The Scarlet Stone survived the cataclysm that ended its creators. It passed through various hands until it reached a druid sect who called themselves that. They possessed great knowledge of past eras. Many of their rituals came from lost civilizations. When they obtained the Scarlet Stone, they studied it and understood its power. They agreed to hide it to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands. The trail of the artifact we seek ends there, with the Order of the Eternal Wind. Could others have obtained the Scarlet Stone after the sect? No. Why not? Because it's impossible. How could you be so sure? Because we have done our job. There is no record of it being anywhere else. Don't be impertinent with your questions, and believe me when I tell you that I am sure of it. All right, I apologize. What the fuck? He's like, I am a professional. I am an expert. Don't question me. Fuck you. I don't like him. I liked him at first. I don't like him anymore. These people understood it and decided to hide it. Let's uncover it. Yeah. Of course. Of course. We want to know ourselves, you know? Curiosity. It killed the cat. But then something brought it back, so I don't remember what it is. But something did bring it back. It seems the professor was here after all. Yes, I see digging. There's holes. Satisfaction, that's right, brought it back. He has excavated the area, there is no doubt about it. But he mustn't have found anything. This is very frustrating. Does that mean that the Scarlet Stone is not in Eriswell? It is in Eriswell. Verdamant. Why on earth shouldn't it be? I won't abide your pessimism, Professor. What? You've been so rude to me since we got off the train. All right, Oscar, don't get so upset. We have spent years investigating its whereabouts. We couldn't have made any mistakes. Calm down, will you? Don't tell me to calm down. What do we do now? I don't know. Listen to me, Oscar. Try to relax. Your attitude won't help us at all. I apologize for not possessing the famous British phlegm. I just ask you try to calm down. I'm sorry. Without Professor Bennett, I'm lost. I won't find the artifact without him. And without the artifact, your colleague won't fund our excavation in Peru. Regarding that, I'm sorry I haven't been honest with you, but Professor Ward is missing. What do you mean? There was a minor incident, and he decided to go into hiding. I have no idea where he might be. But will he come back? I don't know. I assume there will be news of him sooner or later, but... Damn it. Why didn't you mention this before we set off? I don't really know. I want that artifact as much as you do, and I decided to join you on this quest. But don't worry, I'm a professor at a very important university. I could pull strings that connect you to patrons willing to fund you if this venture succeeds. That better be true, Professor Moore. Otherwise, I will consider you a hindrance. Jesus! He's so angry. He wasn't this angry before. Goodness, traveling with a person really brings it out of him, I guess. And this style of thinking is why many times we set our eyes in a new set of eyes is important when you get stuck. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because you've been looking at the same thing over and over and over and over again. And like our brains as humans look for patterns. If your brain starts to latch onto something, it's really hard to get it to not latch onto that anymore. It's really hard to think outside of the box and say, oh, what about this, you know? It's good to have other people's views. That's why it's good to understand that other people have different views. There's a hole there. I want to look in this hole. What's in this one? There's nothing here. Booty. What about this hole? I see something sticking out of the ground. Hey, okay. Got a little artifact there. What have you found? A mirror. Oh, it's a mirror. Could it be an object out of its time? Don't joke around. It belongs to Professor Bennett. Why would an archaeologist need a mirror? It reflects sunlight to shine directly into the hole being excavated. An additional light source alongside the lamps and lanterns. Huh, okay. Hole. Oh, okay. So hole. Giant hole. I understand the frustration of my colleague upon finding nothing here. Maybe we could dig deeper, perhaps? Didn't you hear what I said before? This is not the cromlech we're looking for. Okay. This is menhir right here. You mentioned that each menhir should bear a spiral rune carved into it. Yes. Could it be that the elements eroded those runes until they vanished? No. Throughout Europe, remnants of the settlements of the Order of the Eternal Wind can be found. Such stones carved runes have been discovered in Spain, France, and in my homeland. Several of them much older than this cromlech. So, in response to your query, no, it is impossible for the elements to have completely erased those runes. Alright, fair enough. You mentioned that each menhir... Okay. I need to look up the word menhir, mostly because that's now the second game in a small span of time that has used this word, and I think I looked it up and there was a definition in the first game I played, which, by the way, the first game I played that mentioned it is, really? Motherfucker. It is... I can't believe this. It was such a good game. I really enjoyed it, and I was talking about it all the time. Fall of Avalon. That's the rest of it. Tainted Grail, bitch. Thank you. Anyway, Tainted Grail. Tainted Grail is the other game that I played that has mention of like menhirs and things like that. And I think that it's just meant to be like some sort of a towering structure that people used to venerate in some way. But I don't, or at least it used them in some sort of some way. But I don't remember what the actual definition is. So I'm gonna have to look it up. It's such a pain to look things up right now because we're playing a computer game and I have to like actively get out of here from full windowed mode. Okay, so we went to the Cromlech and that's wrong. We go to the lighthouse now. Look at this gentleman. Oh, he's got a little puppy back there. He's behind my butt. Hold on. Puppy behind butt. What the devil? Get out of here. You still can't see him. He's still behind my butt. Damn it. From Eriswell. Ah. You can see his head peeking. You see him right there? Do you see him right next to my titties? Look. Oh, he just turned it. He just turned his head. He's right there. His little head is peeking. Goddamn. What's in the sack, sir? It's brimming with gravel. There's a puppy over here. I want to touch the puppy. So cute. A rope. We don't need a rope, Mr. Moore. Not that we know of yet. Well, we'll know where to find one if we need it. I don't understand your habit of keeping every object you come across. It's been helpful, sir. All right. When we have to come back and get this, I'm blaming you, okay? Because I was doing fine just picking up my random things and having it work out. Fuck you. Anyway, I don't like this dude. This dude. Excuse me. What? Why should we leave Eriswell? Yes, tell me. Tell me why. Tell me why. This place is nay for ye. Damn it, I shouldn't even be here myself. And why don't you leave this place? These coasts are treacherous. They have claimed the lives of hundreds of sailors. That was afore they built the lighthouse, and someone had to take care of it. Although you won't see me venturing into those moors, no sir. Eriswell is full of dangers, did you know? What kind of dangers are in Eriswell? The cliffs! You have tea? Be careful if you don't want to plunge off them. Oh, you have to be careful! Whoops. You'd be surprised at the human remains that can be found among the rocks. And the wind. It seems harmless, right? But this wind is relentless. It would drive even the sanest person mad. And I won't mention those damn mushrooms, for a hell. You been eating the mushrooms? He been eating the mushrooms. But above all, yes? Nay. Forget it and get out Eriswell. Yes! Tell me about the mushrooms. Those purple things sticking out of the ground? You have to be careful not to step on them. What? And they're everywhere. What? Wait a minute, like, will they make me paralyzed or something? It's pretty rare for a mushroom to actually have, like, effects upon touch, from what I understand, unless you're actively allergic to them. Usually, most mushrooms, you can touch them and you're fine. What are you doing with these stones, sir? I crush them to turn them into gravel. And what do you do with it? I spread it along the path to the door of my home. That stranger probably caught their attention. What? I want to be alert in case they approach while I sleep. Who? Who? And if they step on the gravel, I'll hear them coming. Who? They? Who are they? Those who play the trumpets. I heard them once. It had been centuries since anyone heard them. What trumpets? The ones of the apocalypse. Oh no! Professor Moore, come here. This man is delusional. He's not the first lookout to lose his mind in the solitude among natural elements. Talk to my mans, okay? I'm having a great conversation. Sorry to disturb you. Still hanging around here? Repeat the dangers. Tell me about them. Yeah, tell me about them. I think I've said enough. Get out of here. You're nae aware of the danger you're in. Okay, tell me about the stranger. Yeah, tell me about the stranger. Could he be an archaeologist? We're looking for him. There was a fellow carrying strange instruments. I suppose he was an archaeologist by the way he was dressed. Did you talk to him? Nay, he didna come around here, and I didna go near him either. He used to sleep in one of those caves on the northern cliff. He lit a fire in it at night, and that catches the eye. Maybe that's why the trumpet sounded for the first time in years. Ooh. Where is this cave? To the north, there are cliffs. The cave is on a ledge. Okay, we go to cave. I got a new place. Can we enter the lighthouse, please? I want to look inside. From above, we'd be able to have a full view of the terrain. Ye are nae authorized to enter the lighthouse. Only I am. But we could... I said I am authorized to enter the lighthouse. Is that clear? Okay, what is the dog's name? Yeah, tell me. Please tell me it's something adorable. Dog? You mean that scrawny rat? It doesn't have a name. How do you call it then? We a whistle. Looks like a quiet dog, yeah. Too quiet. It's as if it came out a taxidermist warehouse. What do you mean? And on top of that, it's a coward. What? It gets scared of its own reflection in the water. And when that happens, you have to calm it down so it doesn't have a heart attack. Some companion. Oh, come on. Okay, so he said the dangers, and then... Get out of here as well. Uh-huh. Okay, so we can't go inside. He won't let us. Hey! You are not authorized to enter the lighthouse. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna need this rope. Not that we know of. We're gonna need the rope if it's down the cliff. We're gonna have to come all the way back here, and then I'm gonna be like, I told you so, you bitch. Look at that. Look at this cave. Fine, whatever. I guess we were able to walk up to it. Whatever. Wait here. Is that where the lighthouse is? No way. Professor Bennett. Professor? Damn it. Nothing? He's not here. The lookout said the professor spent several nights in this cave. Are there any signs of his belongings? I don't know. It's very dark, and I couldn't see anything. I should go in as well. Go ahead if you wish. But as I mentioned, you won't see anything. You told me that we could reflect the light. I can see the lighthouse to the south. How did we get here? Cliff. I hope Professor Bennett didn't have an accident on this cliff. I beg your pardon? No, nothing. Is there actually a way in? Okay, so go inside the cave. Very dark, but mirror. Oh, I can just hold it. Maybe I can't. Maybe it's just the wall. I could use the mirror to direct the light into the cave, exactly, but the lighthouse intervals are so fast that I could barely have time to see anything. So, we gotta go talk to the dude, then? He doesn't like it. The cave is too dark inside, I can't see anything. Okay, so we have to go back to the lighthouse. Back to the lighthouse, ask the dude to set the intervals. Sorry to disturb you. Still hanging around here. What? Wait, no. Repeat all of them, the cliffs, the wind, those damn mushrooms. Quiet dog. What? So, wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, wait, no, wait, no, no. Resume, bitch. What the hell? So, I want to go out there. We don't know anything else to do, you know? I think we should investigate those glints. Trust me, it's not Professor Bennett signaling, if that's what you're implying, besides their areas, blah, 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 blah. We should go check it out. Yes, I do. You, hold on. Oh, what if we near? It's quite far. What? No, but if we try and, like, glint back and see if it becomes more like a pattern, it's... Are you in a hurry to get to Professor London? No, let's keep going. I guess back to the cromlech? Look up at the sky? Make a wish. Did I look up at the sky? I don't remember. The hole. Don't see anything inside the hole. All the men hears I can touch, but they're gonna have the same answer. What about you? Could there be another cromlech? I have faith in Edmonton's writings. It's possible, yes. Okay, but we don't know where to begin. We don't know where to start. I can't talk to, throughout Europe, remnants of the settlement of Order of the Wind, such stone-carved runes. Yeah, so, yeah, it's impossible for them to just be erased. Oh, the mushrooms! There's mushrooms right here. Be cautious with that mushroom. It's an Amantia involutus. If crushed, it will release spores that could render you unconscious for quite a while. I know what to do now! I'll be careful. Can I take another one? I don't need another one. Alright, whatever, I guess. But I know what to do now. We drugging a motherfucker. Go back to the lighthouse. And then we're gonna just casually have him hit the mushroom. Keep that away from me! How dare you carry that around? Fuck. Maybe, put it in the sack. I will discard that idea. Table, lookout, sack, table. Don't go near the table. Okay, whatever. Fine. He's trying real hard. Whatever. Rope? Maybe if I put it on the door? Hey! Step away from the door. Okay, whatever. Okay, so the dog then. I don't want to feed it a toxic mushroom. Put it in the rope? It won't work. Dog. What? Sorry to disturb you. No, it's... I'm confusion. Do I have to repeat myself? Yes. I want him to repeat himself. What if I just keep going? Are you deaf? You cannot enter the lighthouse. I don't care. What if I wanna? Oh, he's just gonna restart his loop. You're not authorized. Meh, meh, meh. Oscar. Maybe if I talk to him in all the different... Any ideas? Let me think. No, not at all. Okay, that's so helpful. Thanks. So helpful, Oscar. Goodness. Such a helpful lad you are, Oscar. So helpful. Path. Um, too far away. Hmm. What else? What else? We should explore the inside of that cave. Thanks! We need light to do that, and the intervals from the lighthouse are too microscopic to do anything. I'm gonna save. The cliff. Okay, so what would we be doing? What would we be doing? What would we be do? Well, could use the mirror, but it's gonna be not as good. Can't see anything. Hmm. Maybe if I had my dude, like, it would be best if you carried it. I don't want nothing from you. Get out of here, Swell. Okay. Yeah, we need that. Oh, its own reflection. If he sees its own reflection. Do you want to see yourself in the mirror, doggy? Ah, what the hell is wrong with you? Do you want to calm down? Okay, and now, since he's like hammering things, I can put this on the table. Have you calmed down? That's the way I like it. Accursed mutt. What the? Are you alright? Yes. Not really. Just a bit. I think I need to sit down. And now he's asleep. Okay, so we go inside. Table. Check it. There's a diary on the table. It doesn't reveal more than we've already gleaned from the lighthouse keeper, although there are several notes regarding them. However, it doesn't specify who they are. Photographs? This must be his wife or his daughter. Photograph. I recognize the coast of Eriswell in this old photograph. There was nothing else on the table. Wooden box. Empty. The window. Spectacular view of the North Sea stretching to the coast of Denmark. Control panel. Furniture. Several bottles, kitchen utensils, and a couple of maritime novels by Joseph Conrad. There's I don't know if y'all can see it on here, but there is a door, a trap door in the floor right there. Control panel. It seems this lever controls the direction of the lighthouse's beam. So we need it to be black. List of precautions when using the panel. It basically says that we should gently pull the lever without forcing it. Uh, it needs to be moved to the north. Is that right? I want to go up the ladder. Maybe I'll be able to see from here. So I don't actually need to, like, go anywhere. Oh, is it locked? There's a trapdoor with padlock preventing access to the upper floor. Well, I mean, we can check the sleeping man. Not very proud of what I've done, although he's just sleeping. I'll borrow the mallet. Not his keys? Inside of the lighthouse as long as he stays asleep. That's great. Shit. Okay. So then Do, okay. Yeah. 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 I did it. It's to the north. All right, so now I can whoop. Oscar. Yes. Stand against that wall. This one? Yes. Is this okay? What are your intentions? What are your intentions? Hold this mirror. Ah, I see what you have in mind. Raise it slightly and aim it towards the interior of the cave. There we go. Thank you. The lookout was right. What else do you see? A bag. All right, check it. Might contain his diary. That will help us track his movements. Ooh, not a diary, but did you find it? There was only a telescope. Nothing else? No, just that. Can I lower the mirror? My arms are starting to get tired. Of course, there's nothing more to see here. How strange. It's as if the earth swallowed him up. Where are you, Professor Bennett? I'm running out of ideas, Professor Moore. I bet you are, and that's when we're gonna finally be able to start looking for things, right? Looking at stuff, looking for things. So hold on. Guess we need to go back to the lighthouse. Go in here. I took a mallet, but not a key, which feels silly to me. Hold on. Hold on. Exit out of there. No good. Okay. There's a trap door on the floor. Can I look out? No, no. Look out there? No. I want to look out across somewhere. Oh! Oh, you know where I could probably... Oh, no. Resume. Okay, we're gonna check the path. That's what we're gonna check. Because now we have a way to see up there. Oh, there's a little brook right here. I didn't even notice. The water must be freezing. Come on now. Take a look. What do you see? A camp with a single tent. Could it be Professor Bennett? Let me see. No, 'tis not his tent. Though I can affirm 'tis the typical camp of an archaeologist. Shall we investigate that camp? This is not an archaeological site. I'm intrigued by others excavating here. Do you think they're also after the Scarlet Stone? We were cautious not to reveal the specific location in our article. We were very careful about that. Let's go speak with those folks. They may have had contact with the professor recently. He might even be there with them. That would be very good news. Ready for a hike, Professor Moore? Let's go. Hell yeah. So now we're going to speak with the people out there. I am going to save. This one's gonna be called Off Towards the Glint. Teglint. Off towards the glint. There we go. Save. Whoop. And then that is also going to be it for us today. I appreciate you, my sweet bites. I'm glad we were able to play some more of this. Oh, it's been a hot second, and I want to make sure that we finish it because it's very interesting. I really like it. It's a very, very cute little point and click game. with some fun ways to find all of whatever's going on. I dig it. I dig it. Makes me use my brain. Thank you very much, my sweet bites, for coming and hanging out with me. I always very much appreciate it. You are always welcome here in my cave. I hope that you go out and you play lots of things and go on lots of adventures of your own in the coming week. Before the next time that I see you. And otherwise, stay wonderful, stay lovely, stay amazing, and I'll see you next time in the cave, okay? Okie dokie, okie dokie. Uh, it'll be RuneScape. Yep, good, good. I hope your RuneScaping is good. Mine is Crimson Desert, so. Thank y'all again for coming and hanging out. I shall see you another time. Oh,
Bye-bye.
oh well, hold on. My music is just like going away. Have a nice one, yo. Have a nice one. Bye bye. Bye bye.
See you later. Bye-bye.